Alright, and welcome. Damn it, I said alright again. Welcome. I don't know why I did that. Welcome to another episode of Wild and Woke Wednesdays. It is another beautiful day here in Nevada. Ding. And thank you for joining me today. And if you are new to my channel, thanks for joining me. And I truly believe that if you're here watching this right now, you're here for a reason. Anyways, straight to the topic. I was journaling before this, and I really wanted to just talk about why I'm doing this series. Basically, I just really wanted an outlet to try to focus on my speaking abilities and to just be more comfortable in saying it, and rather than being hesitant about it, even though I still am kind of hesitant. But you know, it's my journey, and thank you for joining me on my journey and listen to me talking about stuff to a camera. But essentially, it's to you. And whoever I reach out there, I hope whatever I say today will help you change a little nugget in your mind, or if you're in your perspective, just a little tiny bit, because that's why I'm here. This is my purpose that I've recently learned, is to make videos to help you kind of like shift your perspective a little, to give you baby steps to becoming a better person every day and to eventually reach the highest potential. But you already are your highest potential. You just kind of got to dig through all the layers that has been on you throughout this entire year of you living on this earth, this planet, this 3-day realm. Oh gosh, this is an inside joke. Anyways, I actually got a natal chart reading yesterday, and it was actually pretty wild. All the tools that I've been learning about recently through my podcast and through people, such as natal charts, tarot cards, Reiki, I just realized they are tools, and they're tools not to depend and set expectations with, but more like, for me, it's a confirmation of what I'm doing right now is like the right step forward. And so the natal chart reading that I got by the lovely David Pond, thanks to Brandon, who is my 9th episode on Conscious Awakening. He sent me a 60-minute reading, and he also sent me my natal charts. Ding! And he basically explained that I'm in a time right now where my creativity is blossoming, and my natal chart, ding! If you notice that there's a lot of planets, back up. So a natal chart is a chart where all the planets are located at the exact time you were born. And like I said, I don't lean on it and expect things from it, but it's more like of a tool to base yourself off of and then grow from there. So going back, ding! The left side of my chart is apparently related to self-determination. And if I had more planets on the right side of my chart, it is more about following others to discover yourself. So because I am so left side heavy, I am very determined and entrepreneurial. Just explains why I'm an entrepreneurial. But yeah, that's yeah. Anyways, I just really wanted to make more videos that are very authentic. I feel like I'm leaning on the left side. Oh, sorry. I just really want to create videos that are more authentic, more raw, more just unedited, because that's what I feel like we need more of in the world, especially with social media. I used to have a very love-hate relationship with social media because I would find myself scrolling hours on end until I hit that point where I was like, wait, why am I scrolling I feel like I should be doing something else. And I intentionally, or not intentionally, eventually I felt bad about it. And then, yeah, I just changed my perspective of like, oh, I should stop looking for validation from others. I should really not just spend out. I could spend my time making rather than just watching or reading, because that's who I am as a person. I mean, there's nothing wrong if you're like scrolling on hours on end or watching others, or because that's how I get inspiration. But the fact that when I did it for hours on end, I was just like, okay, something's wrong here. I need to change something. But yeah, I feel like I've already been rambling for a long time, but I'm just really grateful that you're here with me right now. Even though this is like 2 years ahead, thank you for being here. And that natal chart reading was it really helped me confirm that I have a lot of potential in helping others be their best self, because that's what I've kind of been teeter-tottering on what I want to do, like fully. And that was just like a really big confirmation for me, because I am learning to step into my power so that I can help you empower yourself. And how I'm doing that is through my love for spirituality. And ever since I dived into that rabbit hole of spirituality, I love talking about it to other people, hence why I created my podcast, Conscious Awakening. And I know some people aren't just going to be in it, and that's like, they're not going to like talking about spirituality, and that's okay. Maybe their time will come. Maybe not. I don't know. But that's them. And this is me. And hopefully you will kind of have that spark ignited because I'm talking about it, because now you're aware about it. And if you're watching this, then you're probably already interested in this. Or maybe not. I don't know. You're just like, oh, who's this girl with the bright yellow shirt? I don't know. Anyways, I also learned that I learn a lot of myself through others, which is why it was another confirmation for me of what I'm doing with my podcast, because I'm essentially learning a lot from talking about other people, or talking to other people about spirituality. And I don't know, it's just cool. It's just a lot of confirmations all around. Because I feel like if you are starting your spiritual journey, you definitely do look for confirmations, like just to see if it's real, or you really want to believe it because you are kind of in that skeptical phase, or you're still kind of in that phase of like, oh, I don't know if this is for me, or if I truly believe it. So you look for confirmations. And boy, I've been getting a lot of confirmations and signs. So I am on the right path. And hopefully you are, take that back, you are on the right path. And even if you feel very low or very lost, that's okay, because I saw a quote the other day, I don't know who it was by, but a seed grows in the darkness. And so, in honor of spring, I hope you bloom, and you will bloom, but remember, you have to allow yourself to bloom. I feel like I have to say that again, because you have to allow yourself to bloom. Otherwise, you're going to just stay as a seed. If you resist coming out of your little seed, then you can't see the light after you come out of the dirt, the soil. Soiled it. Anyways, that's all I have for today. Thank you for listening/watching, and let me know if you want other specific comments for me to talk about. I totally butchered that. Anyways, I'm just gonna talk about really random stuff on every Wednesday, and it's gonna be stuff like why I couch surf. That's the next episode. Or ways to, ways to use less plastic, or little tips of of how to do more time management, just stuff that I like talking about. And I'm working on my speech, guys. I'm trying not to say and all right and all that and have weird pauses. 1 year from now, I'm going to look back and be like, wow, I said and had weird pauses all the time. Or maybe that's just me, and that's just my personality, but who knows. I will also put David Plahn's information in the description below in case you want a natal chart read for yourself. It's really cool how everything just works into play, because I've always wanted a natal chart done, and then thankfully from Brandon, he gave me this as a gift. And so thank you, Brandon, the owner of Harmonious CBD. I'll put his episode linked below, and also all of his information below. Yeah! So thank you for watching, listening. Again, sorry, I'm just somebody. See, look, that's something I had to work on too. I say sorry a lot, and I'm really trying to look inside and be like, why do I keep saying sorry? Why do I keep apologizing for something there's nothing wrong? That's another thing. That's a question. Maybe you say sorry a lot. Maybe ask that to yourself too. But yes, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.